Happy Christmas?
No, Paul, this game's probably... it's probably going to be put on after Christmas time.
But sister, I've had a lot to drink today and I don't want everyone to share in majority, my frivolity, my joviality, and my climpolopity.
They're not things that really exist in the real world, just in your noggin, Paul. Now look at this, there's a bulbous electronic egg.
There's a chap inside. He's probably choking on his own bodily emanations.
No, I am going to have to be honest with the ladies and gentlemen at home. We have had a little bit to drink today. It was nearly Christmas, and tipple's not out of the realms of possibility for an old gentleman to have.
No, and I've had a booze to do, sister, and I'm feeling quite, look at the sister. Ow, Cecil, no. Just a body.
She's blowing the eggs up, Paul, like she's some kind of anti-Easter whore.
Can't call her a whore just because she's sewing some skin, Cecil.
I cannot know will, Paul. He's a man whore. She's some kind of prostitute. And his egg is just fallen on the floor like a disappointing Kinder Egg. With the worst possible present inside. That of a shirtless butch gentleman.
Yeah, I'd be very disappointed if I had to put something together and it ended up being this ball bag. With his grumpy face and his chin.
Looking around, confused, like Margaret after she's just woken up from a nap.
Looks a bit like Mum, actually. And we're off how we finally get... Oh! He runs like a giddy kipper. It's a bit... Oh! Let me out, please. I want to see the Christmas... What? These eggs keep murdering everybody.
You sounded a bit like Jimmy Savile then, Paul.
It's not on purpose, Cecil, certainly, and I hope that doesn't mean... Oh! Just because I said everybody like everybody the rattle and told you doesn't mean to say that I'm, like Sir Jimmy Savile. Used to be an acceptable impression to do in bosoms.
Stop it, Paul.
Sorry, it used to be an acceptable impression to do. Can't do Jimmy Savile, I'll do my Paul Weinstein.
Alert. Hull breach.
I often think, Paul, you'd be a Hollywood pervert if you had the money and influence. I suspect you would lure poor innocent aspiring actresses back to your hotel room and do unspeakable things to them.
No, I wouldn't, Cecil. For all my bravado of being aroused by a cleavage, I would treat women with the utmost respect. She's going to just oil up her torso.
Well, you see, Paul, now it's conversations like this that mean I think you are mentally deficient in many factors.
Such eggs are exploding everywhere. To say they're supposed to be housing people, why they've got exploded in them?
Maybe they love eggs, Paul, and they explode. The drop of a hat.
That's what Mum says your love eggs are like, Cecil.
Shut your mouth.
Well, I say that now, but it never happens recently, does it? Far too old for that kind of shenanigans.
At least I've got a flicking wife, you stupid bastard. What have you got? Nothing. No friends still.
Escape pods. Now you're talking.
I made friends with Pastor Dave, Cecil.
Oh, did you? And when, pray tell, have we ever heard from this pasta man made of pasta? Is he probably just some macaroni man you made out of tagliatelle? Fashioned him. Do you put on little voices and little plays and does he give you advice?
No, he's a real gentleman, Cecil. He runs a coffee morning at the local church. It's Pastor Dave.
But I've never heard him, seen him, or heard from him in any way, shape, or form, Paul.
Alright. I'll ring him up then, shall I? Let me to ring him up. Sorry, just give me a second here. Let's put my telephone on. Where are we? Pastor Dave. How do you do, oh, Cecil. Right, I'm gonna ring him up then. It's Paul Sachs, Pastor Dave. Oh, sorry, I've just been killed. Oh, that was well brutal. No, it's just Paul Sachs. I've just been drinking a bit of port. I've been drinking to excess, but it's Christmas, this is what you do. I'm just gonna have a tipple now. Pasta.
I can't talk to you, it's against the rules. Item storage in the lower hall.
It's just we're doing a video, and there's a chap with that. He hasn't got a top on in the video, and he's just pummeled a man. He's pounded him quite hard. Oh, his head. He's got something wrong with his head. His head's exploding. I think that's what being given head is. We're watching a video of a man giving head. Now he's just crumpled on the floor, exhausted or something, pasta. Cecil says she don't exist. I've made you out of tagliatelle or farfallini or macaroni. One of the pastas. You just tell me you exist, please.
At least I can get my gear back.
So you go there, Cecil. Real gentleman. Well, my next the coffee morning pasta. I want some life advice about how you would go about touching a minge. Oh, don't be. Look, it's just. Oh, it's gone, Cecil. But that was Pastor Dave, Cecil. Told you he existed. Well, welcome to Enslaved, the game. We've got it now. I'm playing it. This man's here. Talk about it first, Cecil. What are we playing it for?
I wish I'd never bloody even bothered getting you in today. This has been horrendous.
Whoa, unbelievable. Typical of you, unbelievable, Cecil, that you get me in to do the gaming videos like you want to do, but then you get angry at me when I'm jocular.
Here we go.
It's not my fault, Cecil. You got me boozed up on ports. Punch a robot now. Press F. Power attack. Power attack. Feel my sticky fury.
You've done a lot of chit-chat today, Paul, and quite enough of it's been gibberish, please. I'd like you to be quiet and just talk about the computer game.
Don't know anything about it, Cecil. You talk about it. I'm just going to control it and drink my pot. It's a delicious beverage.
Well, I've had this game for a long time. I've wanted to play it, but I've decided not to because I've been saving it until so much as a time where I haven't wanted to play it. What are you giving me that look for? Right, answer me then. Just I wanted to play it and now I'm playing it. So shush. Oh, Christmas puppy. It's a smash 'em, crash 'em and dash 'em up thingy. And there's robots. And you hit them with a stick, and I don't know anything else, and there's a busty woman, and I'm ashamed of that. And it's unavoidable, but the chap's got no top on, so just how to even out the sexism. I don't know. Is it misogynistic? Should women be all clothed now, or should they just be allowed to wear whatever they don't want to wear? Paul, please.
No, you
You're singing Doctor Who theme tune for?
I don't know, I started on a thing and it just in my head turned to Doctor Who. And that's angels sing.
Jesus, man, what's up with you?
I've had a bottle of port, Cecil. Dow's trademark finest reserve port. It's delicious. It's a thick, fortified red wine, and it's fortified with no end. Cecil. What am I doing now? What am I doing now? Oh, excuse me.
So what do you think about the points I raised, Paul?
Is it rude to have topless women? It's empowering, Cecil. I think it's empowering.
Hey! Open the door!
Why shouldn't there be allowed to wear whatever they want just because there's lecherous perverts gawping at them and drooling over them? Then I think that's fine. Everyone will get something out of it.
But how would you feel, Paul, if some woman was just gawping at you and wanting to grope at your bits and pull off your outfits?
I think that's a silly question to ask me, Cecil, because if that was the case, I would welcome it. I would eagerly present it. My parts, my flaps, my folds, my wrinkles, my shrinkles, if you know what I mean. That's the problem, isn't it, Cecil? I'm up for anything new.
You're up for just jumping between one thing and another thing?
Yeah, whatever. I'm not bothered.
You're going back to the beginning, Paul.
Am I? Oh, so I am. I can barely focus. What I think I'm playing Pac-Man anyway. I'm playing Pac-Man, Cecil. Oh, I knew that was just down, but nothing happened. Oh, it's a platform puncher shoot 'em up. Chasing a body lady. Maybe is that... I haven't really been paying attention, Cecil, but is that why this man's chasing... Oh, God. Is it... That's why... Oh, robots.
You're all over the shop, Paul, with your chat.
The boozes, Cecil. Schmoozes, the boozes. Do you want to ask me anything, Cecil? Could do that again.
Nobody cares, so I'm not really interested in anything you have to say.
How did you vote in Brexit, Cecil?
Not telling you.
Oh, right. Well, I was staunchly Remain, because I think I like France. I've been there, I love the bread, so, you know, I want that to remain an option for me in my life.
Oh, that's fine, so that's the exact reason why I voted Remain too.
For French bread? Literal French bread, is that the only reason?
Yes, it's delicious and I want free access to it, but now it's been denied, so I'll never have it.
Oh! Well, I'm not sure that's a valid reason, Cecil.
They never asked me to provide a reason, Paul. They just said, do you want to or do you want to not? And I said, I want to. Not.
Oh! It's cliched, Cecil.
Look at the state of the shadows on his tits.
I gotta get to one of those pods.
Oh.
He's got to get to a pod like in the Burrows, Paul. Borrow a pod.
Pods remaining.
I wish I was a borrower, Cecil. I'd love it. I'd love to sneak in and around houses and be 3 inches high.
You already are 3 inches high at best, Paul. I've seen your genitalia.
Oh, Cecil. Why do you always have to bring it down to your base level? It's disgusting. Well, this chap's doomed. Ooh, that's rude, isn't it? Oh, it's 9/11. Come on, chap, jump out the way.
Oh no! Hurry!
Oh. I might go around just wearing a very low cut top, Cecil, see if that helps me in any way, shape or form find a partner. Either robot based or... Because there's robots now, isn't there, Cecil, you can copulate with.
Pod 2
Is this all you think about in your brain, Paul, when you're staring off into the middle distance in the middle of Kojak? You're thinking about sexual intercourse?
It's all I ever think about, Cecil. It's when you boil down existence. Isn't that the only reason any of us are alive? It's because of saucy bawdiness.
No! There's art to be produced, Paul. Literature. Creativity. Learning to be done, Paul. Education. A whole wealth of experience to be had. It's not just about pounding away on a minge.
Don't say minge, it's misogynistic. You have to say vulva.
Paul! Saying vulva so close to my face.
Vulva.
Paul, no! It's the news! This is the news at 4:20. Police are investigating the disappearance of a woman. Oh dear.
I ain't got her. It's not me.
I didn't think you had, Paul. No one suggested you had.
Good for that. Pastor Dave was well angry when I tried to kidnap that old woman.
What?
I wasn't kidnapping her. I was just helping her across the street, but I thought, you never know, you could lure her home and, you know, get her to do the housework. She's too old to do anything rude with, but you never know, she might be at a dust. And by God, does my bedroom need dusting.
That's a euphemism, isn't it, Paul?
Never.
That's been enchanted. Something. I can only apologise for the bawdiness and the haughtiness of the chit-chattle.
I'm going to the bathroom, Cecil. I feel poo coming. If it hasn't already. Bye.